Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's time now for Design Time. Get your phones out. We have a QR code coming your way, and you can scan that code right on your screen to get more information about today's topic. And we are talking all about Michigan history with furniture. I'm here with Kathy Kilborn, Tri-City Furniture. How are you, Kathy?
Doing great.
Okay, so this is exciting to find this out. I want to make sure I get this right. Michigan was considered the top furniture producing state, and Grand Rapids the furniture capital?
Yes.
What? Tell us about that. It's
And
so
I
exciting.
bet you didn't know that.
Did not at
Yes,
all.
many people do not know that.
Yeah.
But many years ago, when I was young, the furniture capital for the U.S. was in Michigan, Grand Rapids.
Wow.
Many manufacturers, they were smaller, they
Okay.
were family owned, but they were able to get the steel springs from Chicago. Many mills were just in the outlying states of like Indiana and Illinois and in Michigan. So it was all kind of close. And it just was produced there. I can remember as a child, my dad closed the store, we'd hop in the car, drive over, and we'd go to the market. And again, it was held in a like an arena where they set up small spaces and they showed their new stuff. And I can remember, you know, the families of some of those owners,
Wow.
they brought their kids. It was a very family business, and it was all here in Michigan.
So, Kathy, what happened? Why are they all gone?
Well, a lot of things occurred, but as we approached the 70s,
Okay.
we got the imports.
Oh.
And imports pushed the pricing down. Now remember, furniture is all hands-on.
Right.
Everything is built by hand. The upholstery is cut, it's sewn, it's upholstered onto the wood frame. The wood frames are built. So it is people who make these. And so to get costs down, a lot of these manufacturers either went out of business or they moved to other areas of the United States where a lot of things would be a little bit less cost. And so like for fabric, a lot of mills actually, because of cotton fields and stuff in the South, a lot of the mills were actually down there. Carpet manufacturers, they were down there because of the raw materials. So a lot of this production, if they lasted through the beginning of imports, they actually moved to the southern states. So now we find the markets are in High Point, that's just outside of Winston-Salem in North Carolina. But a lot of those factories are all down in that area.
So some of the manufacturers did survive.
Some of them did. Many of them actually closed their doors, or they were bought by somebody else and maybe they were located down there. So there was a lot of transitions going on at that time. And it was really difficult for those family businesses. You have to realize that those products were less money due to cost of materials and maybe labor, but realize they did not have all the support systems and all of the construction, that quality construction.
Yeah.
So when they dropped the price, they did also drop the quality.
Wow.
And I think people are starting to understand is why did we buy something back in 40 years ago and it lasted great, and we buy something new and it doesn't last for more than a couple years. And basically it's if you don't put the guts into this stuff, it doesn't hold up.
What else do you want us to know about Michigan
Well,
history?
just recognize that, you know, furniture is a product that is sat on. We don't look at it. So we need to make sure the components are high quality. And you might think that foam is foam, but if you really want to know about foam, you can feel different densities. Some are like air and some are hard to push down. If you get the air ones in cushions, they're going to flatten. So you want to have the best quality that you can have when you're sitting on it with your family. And you're making an investment to make it last a long time. It offers you the comfort. You want the fabric to withstand your dogs and your cats. So we're expecting a lot out of furniture. make sure you're buying the quality that matches with that expectation. You know, in the old days, my grandmother would never have let a pet on a piece of furniture, let alone probably it was never
right.
in the house. And today, the pets live
It's their
on the
home,
furniture
basically.
as much as the people.
That's right.
So keep that in mind, because there's great American furniture still,
Yeah.
high quality, great components, but you have to be aware that it's not a put together. It didn't come in a box to be assembled. This stuff is built by people who are craftsmen and women. They have done this for 30 and 40 years, and they are amazing at what they do. So it's out there. Make sure that you're looking for that when you want to get something that is really good.
So not only will the Queen of Furniture help you design your room, she'll also give you a wonderful history lesson. Did not know all of these things. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's so important to know
Yeah.
the guts
Yes.
of furniture. When
Yes.
you look at a sofa to a sofa to a sofa, you know, a sofa can look like a $2,000 sofa, but there's a reason why it's only $499. You know, there's a big difference.
Yes.
It can't put all that same stuff. And with the imports today, with COVID, things are just going skyrocketing on imports. So now the American manufacturers are in a much better position
Yes.
to get their products into our homes.
Well, thank you for giving us
Thank
this
you.
history lesson. We appreciate it. And next week, we're going to also be talking about American furniture manufacturing. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. And thank you for watching this edition of Design Time.